All right, guys, this is Tim DiBona here with Serafina, who is our champion for the MS Walk. That's going on in just 5 days, I believe. Yes, 5 days. So this Saturday, still opportunity for you guys to donate or to join us, but we just want to talk a little bit here about the story of Serafina. And Serafina loves talking on tape, which is why I'm here. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about the story of how things ended up where we are today. It's kind of like a story that started off seemingly horrible, but ended up being like really probably the best story that we've had at DMS. So back, God, how many years ago was it now?
2014.
2014. It was, I think, like around September or something you joined up, August?
October I started.
October. So October of 2014.
13. It happened in 2014, okay. 7 months later.
Thank you. See, she has no problem correcting me. But so in 2013, Serafina joined us, and it was great because she was part of a corporation which we will not name because they are still in business and everything, but she was running really all the money through this corporation, opening and closing, gave a good 13 years of faithful service over there. And then she came to DMS with for an opportunity to come into our payments division. So she worked extremely hard right from the get-go, and I think it was about 7 months in when you got diagnosed. So and the funny thing is, like, around that time, I had heard stories about Serafina that, you know, whenever we had like overtime and stuff like that, didn't matter what was going on, she would always stick it out even if it was ridiculous. I heard before that she'd gotten sick in the restrooms and just put lipstick on, sat back down in a chair and kept working. Where if I saw that, I would have been like, that's ridiculous, go home, but I obviously didn't. So at that point, she came to me saying, listen, I just got diagnosed with something that's awful. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital for a while. You know, let's just cut to the chase. This is where, you know, you need to let me go. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, I know how this works, let's just make it nice and easy. And I said, well, you know, employees like this aren't very common, so I'm certainly not letting you go. Let's ride this through. And I think the part that I remember most was also the visit in the rehab, which was like the saddest thing. So we go, what was that like? Because you were in the hospital for what, a couple weeks?
1 week in the hospital, 1 week in rehab.
And then when she was in rehab, I tried to go there to, you know, kind of like lift up her spirits and everything like that. So I go there, I meet Cardoso, her husband, and we shake hands. He's like, oh, Tim, great to see you and everything like that. And then he said, all right, go ahead and check it out. And I go over, and her words to me were, and they were not joking, it was, what, are you just coming here to check up to see if this is legit? And I was like, ouch, corporate America has definitely hurt this person pretty badly. So at this point, she'd been out of work for a while, and we had the people here just kind of trying to cover like this Band-Aid effect to try to make sure we would still keep everything going while keeping her active as an employee. And it certainly was not easy, but certainly was worth it. And so then I realized my time there probably had to be short. So she proved to me, showed me her toes and which ones she could feel and which ones she couldn't, because I didn't know anything about MS at the time. I know a lot more now than I knew then, and I had no idea, you know. It's like, I didn't know, why is it gonna not allow you to work? And it's, well, Tim, if I can't feel my feet, I can't drive to work. I can't drive a car, I can't walk, I can't sit down in a chair and do all these normal things that you think that, you know, we should be able to do. So I guess after that, it was months that you ended up being out of work, like 2 or 3 months, right?
Yes, I came back part-time. I could only do a little bit because I was still doing physical therapy on certain days. That's stronger.
And that was like really touch and go. And then the medications and stuff like that, where like what works and what doesn't work, and it's not like a proven thing. Everyone's different, it seems like, with this disease. So it's
exactly.
But then eventually she was able to come back part-time. We started working things out, like instead of taking a 15-minute break in the morning, in the afternoon, it was take a 5-minute break every hour on the hour so you could walk around and get the circulation going. But sometimes it wasn't about just the circulation either, because it changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes it's the hands, sometimes it's the feet, sometimes it's the back. And her awesome, amazing fantastic, amazing husband even built her like this addition to her desk so that at times she can stand up and work. That's like that's the newest addition, and he put all this like Minnie Mouse stuff on it. So because she likes Minnie Mouse for some reason as an adult.
Yes.
But, anyway, so the best part of this though, I think, is that eventually, although very resistant, able to get you back going full time, and rose back up to take back her payment department. Now she runs the entire payment department and has for quite a while. And we created this as a rallying point where instead of being like a source of weakness, it became a source of strength. Now there's nothing that we all like to do more than get together every April in the pouring nasty rain.
Exactly.
Although we are hopeful this year it won't be. I don't want to dissuade anyone from joining the walking team. But you know, so we all get together as a unit, everyone from DMS, all the employees get together, we go out to Oliver Ames High School in Easton, and we go off on a walk together. And I think the first year we were able to raise like $500 or $600 for MS. Last year it was more like I think $1,800 to $1,900.
Yes.
And now we're at like
almost 4,000. Almost
4,000. A lot of help from a new walker. So we have Jennifer and Tebby that's joined us, and she's been a huge source. She's recently opened up about her experiences with MS, and the two of you still haven't even met yet, so I can't wait.
I'm very excited to meet her.
But so I guess at the end of the day, we'll put a link probably into the comments or something. But this is our story. It's probably the best story we have at DMS, where you know we all get together. It's a great unifying piece, and we do this every year now. So anything, if you want to just come out and walk and support us, or if you want to donate, or if you just want to add a comment just to let us know that you're there, every little bit of support certainly helps. I think Serafina can probably speak to that more than I can, especially since she loves speaking so much. But anyway, so because she was so willing to participate in this, I think we might do another event in a couple of days, which this is where her payoff comes.
Yes.
Is horrible stuff happening to me. So at DMS, it's quid pro quo. If I do something horrible to you, then something horrible can happen back to me. But anyway, Serafina is who we're going to be walking for on this Saturday. So please join us.
Please.